They were built for the same purpose, but only one of them truly understands American drivers. Two names, two philosophies. Both promise reliability, comfort, and that quiet confidence you need when the road ahead stretches longer than it used to. But here's the thing. Similarity on paper doesn't mean equality on the pavement. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross and the 2026 Honda HR-V sit in your driveway with the same mission: make life easier. No drama, no regrets. Just dependable transportation that fits the rhythm of your days. But when you slide behind the wheel, when you take that first drive to the grocery store or across state lines to see family, that's when the differences start whispering. If you had to pick one for the next decade, which one would you trust? Because at this stage of life, a vehicle isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about comfort when your back's not what it used to be. It's about feeling secure when the weather turns nasty. It's about not having to think twice before you turn the key. So let's take a closer look, not at horsepower figures or trim levels, but at what actually matters when you're living with one of these every single day. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying this breakdown, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. It really helps out and keeps you in the loop when new car stories drop. First thing you notice, getting in and out. Sounds simple, right? But it's one of those details that separates a good car from one you actually want to own. The Corolla Cross sits a touch higher off the ground, just enough that you're not bending down or hauling yourself up. You slide in, natural, effortless. The door opens wide, the step-in height feels right, and suddenly you're settled without that little grunt of effort. The HR-V, it's close, really close, but there's a slight dip in the seating position. Not dramatic, but noticeable after a few weeks. It's sportier, some would say. But sporty doesn't always mean comfortable when you're making this move 4 or 5 times a day. Now here's the twist. One of them hides a secret advantage most folks miss: visibility. The Corolla Cross gives you a commanding view of the road. Tall greenhouse, thin pillars. You see everything. Lane changes feel confident. Parking feels intuitive. There's no guessing, no craning your neck to check blind spots. It's the kind of visibility that makes you feel in control, not just of the car, but of the situation. The HR-V offers good sightlines too, don't get me wrong, but those rear pillars, chunkier, the window line a hair lower. It's still manageable, still safe, but it asks just a bit more from you. And honestly, at this point, shouldn't the car be doing the heavy lifting? Would you believe which one's smoother on long highway drives? Because this is where things get interesting. Toyota built the Corolla Cross with one word in mind: settled. The suspension soaks up bumps like it's got all day. Highway expansion joints disappear beneath you. Even rough pavement feels filtered, softened. It's not exciting, but that's the point. It's calming. You arrive at your destination feeling like you didn't just drive 3 hours, you feel like you glided. The HR-V takes a different approach. It's firmer, more responsive. You feel the road a bit more, and Honda says that's by design. Better handling, more engagement. And sure, if you're taking corners with a bit of spirit, the HR-V rewards you. But if your priorities have shifted from spirited to serene, that firmness can feel like work. Nobody wants a car that makes daily driving a chore, but this one makes every drive feel effortless. Fuel economy tells another part of the story. Both sip gas like they're rationing for the apocalypse. Mid-30s, combined, easy. The HR-V edges ahead slightly in city driving thanks to its lighter build. The Corolla Cross holds its own on the highway, where that slightly larger engine and better aerodynamics pay dividends. Realistically, you're splitting hairs. Both will keep you out of the gas station more often than not. But dependability, that's Toyota territory. The Corolla Cross carries that legendary Toyota DNA, the kind that turns neighbors into brand loyalists and keeps mechanics underemployed. It's not flashy, it's not bold, but it's the car your friend swears by, the one your sisters owned for 8 years without a single hiccup. That peace of mind, it's baked in. Honda's no slouch either. The HR-V has earned solid reliability marks over the years, but in the court of public opinion, In the stories swapped at coffee shops and family dinners, Toyota still wears the crown. Now, let's talk about the stuff that keeps you safe when things go sideways. Both vehicles come loaded with driver assistance tech, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control. It's all standard now, which is a blessing. But here's where the Corolla Cross pulls ahead again. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 feels more refined. The alerts are gentler, less intrusive. The systems work with you, not at you. You don't feel like you're being scolded every time you drift half an inch out of your lane. The HR-V's Honda Sensing Suite is capable, no question, but it can feel a touch more eager, more beeping, more intervention. Some folks appreciate that, others find it exhausting. It depends on your tolerance for assistance that doesn't quite know when to let you breathe. Storage and practicality both deliver. The HR-V's Magic Seat system still impresses. Fold it up, fold it flat, flip it around like origami. If you're hauling plants, groceries, or that awkward lamp from the thrift store, the HR-V accommodates with surprising flexibility. The Corolla Cross, it keeps it straightforward. A generous cargo area, plenty of cubbies, seats that fold simply. No magic tricks, but no frustration either. It's the kind of car you'd recommend to a neighbor without hesitation. Because at this stage, it's not about flash, it's about fit. So where does that leave us? Here's the honest truth. Both of these vehicles do exactly what they promise. They're safe, they're efficient, they're comfortable enough for the long haul. Neither one will let you down on a Tuesday morning or a Sunday road trip. But the Corolla Cross edges ahead, not by miles, but by moments. It's smoother when you need calm, it's easier when you need simplicity, it's more reassuring when you need confidence. The HR-V offers practicality and a hint of sportiness, and for some drivers, that balance is perfect. But for those who've earned the right to prioritize comfort over cleverness, reliability over responsiveness, the Corolla Cross feels like it was built with you in mind. In the end, it's not about the badge on the grille. It's about how the drive makes you feel and how the car fits your life. If you enjoyed this one, the video on your screen right now dives into 2026 Tesla Model Y Standard versus Premium. It's a must-watch before you make your next move.